Welcome to the session on social context of health, which is a part of gender sensitization course. First of all, let us see and review what is health. Health is a state of complete physical, social, mental and spiritual well-being and not merely an absence of disease or infirmity. Health is not static, it is dynamic. As we have learned in the previous session regarding gender and health, the health status of a person varies. In the positive aspect, it is no disease or good health or positive health. On the other aspect, there are unrecognized some disease which is not apparent. There can be mild disease, severe disease and the extreme case there is death. Health is a fundamental human right and is integral part of socio-economic development of every country because it has an impact on the overall socio-economic development of any country. Well-being is objective related to standard of living. Standard of living means what is the income, occupation, what type of services a person can avail in context to education, day-to-day life, health, etc. and subjective in relation to quality of life. Quality of life means person's own satisfaction, happiness in the family, in the workplace and in various scenarios even in the social life. Health is influenced by the factors which are within the individual or which are outside or external, like biological genetic makeup of the person. Some of the diseases are genetically inherited by a person, like cancer, breast cancer. I will just give an example. If a grandmother has in breast cancer, there are the chances the daughter may also have. Sometimes the daughter may not have, but her daughter, third generation, the granddaughter of the grandmother can have the cancer. Behavioral and socio-cultural conditions, economic and political factors, environmental, internal and external. Some of the examples of socio-economic conditions are economic status, education, occupation, political system. If you see, I will give you example over the time. Just remember these aspects. Health services, availability of health services, affordability, accessibility, functional health facility, utilization pattern by a family, by an individual, by a community and decision making power. That means who takes the decision on behalf of a family, on behalf of a mother or a girl, that when, from where and at what cost they will avail the services. Gender, women health issues and agenda, priority, reproductive and sexual health, violence and aging. This actually has an impact on the women's life from the time a baby girl is born till the time she is aged and died. Other factors which have influence on the health directly or indirectly are food and agriculture, education, industry, social welfare, rural development, social and economic policies and various policies related to these factors. Social context. What is social context? These are the relationships and networks of support people experiences, the interconnections within the communities and the involvement of people and communities for decisions that affect their life. As we know, every human being is a social being. they live in a society, and society has a family, cluster of people living together in a defined area which have own values, norms and customs. And as a social structure, there are some people who take decisions on behalf of the people life. Or you can say the head of the family takes decision for the full family. Maybe it is mother-in-law, father-in-law, husband or any elderly member. Research has shown that these relationships and connections have great influence on the health of the family or the person also. Social capital. Social capital is the elements of social network that have about positive social, economic and health development of the at the micro level, that is at the individual level, family level, household level. It has impact at the macro level, that is local, national and international level. There are two dimensions, that is cognitive, norms, values, attitudes and belief. As already I have told you, every community, every society have their own norms, values, attitude towards health, beliefs, traditions, superstitions about the health, about the health utilization, from where to utilize, where they will go, who will come and provide them services, at what time they can go. If anyone is having problem, then what is the impact on the health? Is it normal or is it sickness? So it all depends upon the norm, values and beliefs of the society and the family. Then the structure, externally observable aspects of social organizations and networks, that is the impact of social groups of whom the people are members. The social groups like Mahila Mandals, it can be any club, you can be youth club, Mahila club, old age club. It can be a club inside the society or outside the society. What is the impact? What is the social context of that value, norms and attitude of that social group? It also have impact on the health and day-to-day life decisions of the family. Various studies have shown the social context includes the life experiences, social relationships, organizational structure and the societal influences which has impact on the health of the person. Another study which have shown that the vulnerable groups which from the lower socio-economic group which have less power, less resources and less life chances to survive for a long period face many health problems, which even includes many chronic and non-communicable diseases like cancer risk. These studies have shown that people who are vulnerable from the childhood till the aging, they face various health issues. Another study which have shown that why women smoke in the lower socioeconomic group and middle and the high socioeconomic group. Like in lower socioeconomic group, the women smoke to cope up with the economic pressures what they have on their shoulders and the demands of the family and the work, because they have to take care of the family, of the outside work, and even if someone is sick, they have to take care. But maybe in the middle and the higher groups socioeconomic status, the women smoke due to status symbol, due to peer pressure, maybe due to loneliness, because their lifestyle, their life pattern is altogether different. If we see those who live in the disadvantaged area are more likely to experience poor health at all stages throughout their lifespan. Like we have in the previous session, try to learn what is life cycle perspective. Life cycle perspective means from the baby is born till the end of the aging or till person dies. What are the experiences? What are the impact of the various determinants on the life? Therefore, if you see, the person who are disadvantaged have less access to the health services and they have the impact on the life course. Like if a girl child is born in a family, maybe she is not being given breastfeed because already there is one infant in the family, a baby boy is there. Mother or the family may prefer to give breastfeeding to the baby boy. Then immunization status. The girl child may be neglected or may not be taken for the immunization. It will have impact on her health status. As she grows, maybe schooling, she may drop out from the school, but the boy is given the privilege to go to a private school to complete the education, and girl is busy with the mother in the household work or in the agriculture in the farm or for the daily wages, or go with the mother for the household work to other families. As she grows, she may get married early, teenage pregnancy and other complications she may have, which may have impact in the older age. Gender and inequality. Gender inequality affects the health status of the girl and women across the globe. It is not common only in India, but if you see the studies available, it has an impact all over the world. Taking actions to improve the gender equity and the health to address the women's right to health is one of the direct way to reduce the health inequalities and ensure effective use of health resources. So human right, as we have again learned in the gender and the health right internationally, health is an human right. In India also, as per our constitution, health is an human right for everyone irrespective of age, sex, race, ethnicity. Gender hierarchy governs people's life, what they believe and claim to know about what it means to be a girl or a boy, woman or man. Society defines the role, defines the responsibilities, defines the way people will behave according to their norms, belief and the culture in which society the boy or a girl is being born. Women may have less land, wealth and property and support from the members of the family, and they may work more for the financial economy of the family, and she is responsible for the care of the family members, ensuring the survival, reproduction and security of the family members including young and poor. She has more pressure. As a society norms, values and beliefs, she is supposed to take care of all the members of the family when they are healthy, when they are sick or when they have any problem of all the age group, it's young, youth or the elderly. Girls in some context have less privilege to have food, less education and have more of physical restrictions. Women are employed in lower pays, lower secure jobs, especially in the informal sector or informal occupation. If you see, there is a gender differentiation in the society. Although things have changed in many countries, but still these things are very prevalent. In many families, It has been observed through research and even with my own experiences. I have worked with the in the schools and in the community, where I have seen, if a boy and a girl is there, a girl has to go to school at 7 a.m. Many a times mother will tell her, you get up early morning, cook your food, eat and pack it and take your lunch. If you go in many schools, you will find girls do not carry the lunch. If you ask them why they are not carrying the food or the lunch, they will say their mother has not cooked for her. But on the other hand, in case there is a baby boy, the mother will get up and cook for her. And this poor girl, she has not brought the breakfast. She go back, cook her lunch and eat. Sometimes girls get fainted during the morning prayer hours. This is the reason, because they are malnourished, anemic, and they hardly get the food to eat. If you see in the families, still it's very prevalent in many of the remote areas, villages. The mother of the family will eat at the end. She will serve food to everyone. If something is left, then she will eat. Even if she is pregnant, even if she is a postnatal mother, even if she is lactating to a newborn child, you can see the impact on the health of the mother. When she works in a agriculture sector, industry, she has to work hard. She is paid less. She do not have any social security, which also again have the impact on her health. No maternity leave is given to her. If she take leaves, her wages are being cut. Girls and women are often viewed as less capable of doing certain things, and they are regarded as a self-respect or a honor for the family. You must have read in newspapers and heard the news that a girl is being killed when she marries a boy which is outside their community or have a love marriage. Because she is considered as an honor, self-respect of community. But on the other hand, when boy is doing the same thing, hardly he is being, in few cases it is being done, but not everywhere. A girl, when she is being raped, most of the time family do not want to go to the police or to the court for the justice. They want to keep it under the table, the news, because again it is being considered as an honor and a respect of the family in case the news goes out, and they feel the family will have a bad name and who will marry this girl. Mortality rate of women is lower than man in certain age groups. But girls are more vulnerable against many diseases as compared to men. Prevalence of diseases is more among women, and they have more adverse conditions in terms of access and use of medical services. Like cancer, breast cancer and cervical cancer is very high among women. The reason is, at certain age, the screening of women is not being done. It is not being considered important. They feel if the mother will go, first of all, mother do not have the decision making power to avail the services. She has to see to the head of the family. She has to seek the permission of the husband or the mother-in-law or father-in-law. She do not have the control over the money if she has to go to the private sector or go for investigations. So you can see the prevalence is quite high in some of the diseases. Women may suffer from some health related problems which mostly have social and cultural reasons. Parda system, not going out, staying in one room. When newborn baby is born, she cannot feed the baby immediately unless some rituals are being done. She has to keep fast. There are certain social cultural reasons She do not have the control over the money. Already I have told you, control over spending, control over taking decisions, and she cannot speak for herself. If she is sick even during pregnancy, if mother have certain problems, she cannot say I want to go to the doctor, because in certain families in pregnancy minor disorders are thought of, they are normal to every woman. Why these women should be taken to a doctor? So you can see these all impact the social cultural reasons impact the health of the women. Then the status of a woman in the family, status of women in a community. What is the status of a woman? If women is considered important, if women is considered as a human being, if women is considered as part of a family and thought of that she also needs the same privileges like a male members, she will be taken care of. But if not, she will suffer and due to various reasons. For example, insufficient socio-economic status, diet, immunization, treatment, the mother is anemic, the girls are anemic, malnourished, general health services are not available to them, family planning and sex education they are deprived of. So many times even the antenatal and postnatal care is not available to them due to various reasons. Inadequate attention to diseases such as cervical and the breast cancer, which already I have explained you. Then social determinants of health. Development of society, rich or poor, can be judged by the quality of population health, how fairly health is distributed across social spectrum, and degree of protection provided from disadvantage as a result of ill health. So the type of health the people of a country is having actually give the vision to the world what is the type of development of society. Like if infant mortality rate is high, it is considered that the population health is not good. Still in India we are struggling to achieve the infant mortality rate and maternal mortality rate as low as even our neighboring countries. Inequality is seen in conditions of early childhood and schooling. The nature of employment and working conditions and quality of the natural environment within which people live has an impact. Social stratification determines differential across access to the utilization of health care. Already I have explained you, lower socioeconomic group people may have the problems to access to the services. The preventive and curative services they are available, but they not be able to accessible to them. They cannot afford it due to various reasons. Housing, daily conditions in which people live have an influence on the health. Access to quality housing, shelter, clean water and sanitation, and human rights, the basic needs, the healthy living have impact on health. If you see the way people live in the slums, resettlement colonies, it has impact because most of the time the quality of water, the environment in which they live has impact on their health. If you go there, maybe one of us cannot stand even there for 10 minutes, the type of conditions under which they live. Job opportunities, the type of job opportunities available to the women and the girls or the people of the community. If the person is on contract, the job is not permanent, it's a part-time job or it's a daily wager, they will have more health problems, not only physical but also have a mental health problems. If they have to do hard work, they are part-time workers, they may physically doing hard work, but the health services they cannot avail, they cannot take leave because their wages will be cut. So it will have impact on the health of the person. Social security. In our country, most of the people do not have insurance or social security. People who are in job government or a private have some social security for their health services and other benefits. But people who are on contractual, part-time do not have any social security. Again, it will impact their life. But now, Government of India under Ayushman Bharat is bringing some of the people under this umbrella so that people who cannot afford the services can get the best basic health services at their doorstep. As we know, health is a state matter. Therefore, the state health policies has an impact on the social security, health services, housing, water, job opportunities and other facilities. UN human rights. Gender equality is not, it is at the heart of the human rights as per the United Nations values. Because human right means everyone has the right to live a healthy life. Everyone has the right to get the best facilities, irrespective they are women, girl, man, boy, aged, child, of which society, low socioeconomic, high socioeconomic, gender, ethnicity, race. It is their right to get the health facilities. Fundamental principle of UN Charter adopted in the world leader in 1949, equal rights to men and women, and protecting and promoting the women's human right is the responsibility of a state. If we see in every country, the agenda, previously it was Millennium Development Goal, now it is Sustainable Development Goal. The health of women has given the priority. Human rights, education, poverty, it has impact on the women's health. Women reproductive and sexual health actually impact the human health, family health, because if women is healthy, the family will be healthy. Women will be able to take care of her own health if she has the right to avail the services, if she has the right to take decision for her own health. Therefore, if you see the gender, health, social context has an interrelated concepts. It has the impact on the women's health, which has an impact on the family health. So, if we see, health is an important component in human's life, and especially in the girl and the women life. If girl is born and she is not taken care of, she is not been given education, she is not given the health services, or she has been discriminated and she is not accepted by the family, she will not only have the low economic status, low health status, but she may not be physically and mentally healthy. Over the time, when she grows up, it will impact her health. In this session, we have seen what is the social context of the health, which actually impact the life of the women and the girl, newborn girl who is being born. Life of the infant, human right is a equal rights to be given to the men and women. Thank you so much.